Like Bryce Young today was just really composed with any pressure you guys got. I mean, what do you think he did so well to kind of maintain that throughout the
I
game?
didn't hear the first part. You got your own muffled playing mask and everything. What did you say?
Bryce and how he was kind of able to deal with the pressure that you guys brought today.
Well, he escaped some of. First of all, I thought we should have got home more. Okay. Then the other thing is, a couple we took bad angles. The other thing, he's a quick-footed guy. He's a good in the pocket and all those things. And so, and I knew he'd get out of some of them. He shouldn't have got out of as many as he did, but I knew he'd get out of some of them.
Steve?
Well, you're right here,
Coach, yeah, it seemed at times there was some miscommunication between Will and some of the receivers where they would cut off routes and he would throw long and incomplete. What did you see there? Is that an option route situation or?
No, it was horrible communication, I would say, is how I would evaluate what that was. I mean, it's a nice way to put it, and I'm sure that if you wrote it that way in the article, that they'd appreciate it, but that's, I can't say that that's 100% factually correct. No, I didn't think we communicated well on offense or defense, and the craziest thing was we haven't had a problem with that since, the very first part of the season in camp, and we didn't have it in Kyle Field, which is one of the most demanding places communication-wise and noise-wise to play on earth. But we did today. We didn't communicate well on offense or defense, in my opinion. And, it's easy to say, well, Alabama's really good, and they're a really good team, and all those things are true. And, and everybody, of course, recruited those guys nationally and the rest. But, my problem is we didn't play as well as we can. And, that's where that's got to be solved. And that comes back to us as coaches. It does players, too. I mean, the notion it's just coaches, but it comes back on us as coaches because we have to find a way to reach them. But, also, players got to be tough enough to be reached. And the fact of the matter is we put these guys on a pedestal, and that thing got ratcheted up higher than, than we could execute against. We tried to do special things because, we just thought they're too good. But the trouble is your best is always enough because that's all you got. And go and manufacture, new methods, techniques, and all that because you're scared, well, that's not a very good approach.
Mike, what did you see from Will tonight? How would you kind of overall assess his performance from what you saw on the sideline?
I thought he tried, because we all tried extremely hard. I think everybody tried extremely hard. He tried extremely hard to the point where he threw some balls out of character and forced them, and just trying to make too much happen and pressed. And, and about the time he's trying to make too much happen, some receivers trying to make too much happen, and it's not even where he's supposed to be.
Pass rush from Alabama, was it down to Will holding the ball, or was it mostly the offensive line kind of giving?
I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't think we held the ball very much. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna say it's a combination of both, because I did not think he was as precise in his reads as could have been. I did not think our receivers were consistently where they're supposed to be. They figured, Alabama's really good and they're so superior, we'll just go ahead and invent a route, invent some route known only to you. Not a chance in hell we'll find you, but just go ahead and invent it anyway in case they do. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then, no, and I thought Will played into that too. I think we got bad at communicating, and we got bad at, we died of self-inflicted wounds because we tried too hard and tried to do extra and tried to do too many different things. And we should have played them better than we did.
Steve?
Coach, you've been in these situations before where you're kind of rebuilding. Next thing you know, you get a marquee win. What steps do you feel like this program needs to take here in the next couple of years to be able to beat an Alabama?
Yeah, you just got to keep battling. You just keep battling and keep grinding away, and well, our case, get older. If you got a time machine laying around, I mean, I could use a year. It'd almost be worth a year experience-wise, even though So,
Mike, you mentioned how, you felt like the team was pressing a little bit or trying too hard. How much was that based on that first drive where you're driving down the field, throw the interception, they go back and score? Did it feel like then did the play?
I think that was kind of a byproduct of that, because it was bad communication and it was forced, but I don't think it was just that. I think that, we worked hard to, because we had really good practices all week, highly motivated, because we're a very motivated team and we'll play hard and those type of things. But then the other thing is right on that tipping point is trying to make too much happen, and I do think we did that. I think, and then as coaches, we've got to find a way to keep the high intensity and motivation, but also just the clarity of mind to just do your job. And, everybody struggles with that, but, but that doesn't change the fact we got to find a way to solve it.
Anything else?
All right, that's it.